The reason why being non-judgmental is so important, one of the reasons is uh, as long as you judge others, that means that you have still unhealed parts of yourself, meaning there is still a lot of work to do, and there are still parts about yourself that you are not fully at peace yet. One of the good affirmations for starting the day and confirmations for starting the day is: today I will judge nothing that occurs. People, and I was guilty of it, there are still some glimpses of that previous identity, but I'm working every day on eliminating even the smallest tracks of it. So people are losing so much energy and power wanting to mold people according to their personal vision about them. So that's impossible. You will only burn yourself out and lose precious time and energy. The best thing you can do is, as Mel Robbins would say, let them, in her latest book. So knowing that nobody first isn't you, that's why nobody can approach to things and experiences as you do. So your desire to other people from your environment react and do the things as you would do or as you wish them to do is such a waste of time and precious energy. So make peace with the fact that nobody is you, and therefore nobody can't approach to some things that are important to you the way you would. So let all the should house and would house and I would love house fade away. You will reach the point of freedom so precious that you will literally be in a place of giving a zero fuck. And that's the turning point, and that's where actually people, it's interesting how that paradox of choice works. As soon as you say, you know what, I give up, I don't give a zero fucks and care, it seems like people, not like seems like, they definitely do feel and know what do you feel about yourself and what you think about yourself. So that's why they immediately start to reciprocate the energy and that inner state of being. That's why I'm saying always, don't be fooled and never think that what you're doing in your privacy isn't obvious when you step outside and the crowd sees you. Everything is more than obvious. It's more than obvious whether or not you have confidence, whether or not you work on yourself internally and externally, whether or not you are someone who is approaching to life and experiences from a brighter side or not. Everything is more than obvious. That's why some people are literally like sun, and we are never it's never enough to be in their presence, it's never enough to enjoy in their company, because they literally exude that precious light and that precious knowing, and that power that I said many times, it never can be bought, it never can be borrowed. That's something that only comes through knowing how to fulfill the void from the inside. void is something that is pushing people to buy crazy stuff, to literally be trapped in this crazy consumerism, in always wanting more and more and more and more, not knowing that literally nothing of that is required for you to be so powerful and strong and fulfilled inside, that also that is such a waste of time and energy. Do the work, never, literally never search, seek approval, never try to find that somewhere else. Set aside time, do the work. You will literally become magician. You will literally become a wizard. You will be so strong and so powerful that everything that you wasted time and time before to search and chase will literally come to you. And that's how the law of vibration works. When you are in the right vibration, there is no need for search and chase. You literally attract. So vibration can't be faked. Vibration can't be bought. That's something that comes naturally as a reflection of your connection with the divine. So your inner knowing and your peace and that intuitive strength in your heart, that knowing that you are fearless faith, non-resistance and love, that you are always taken care of, that whatever is seemingly challenge or obstacle, it's just stepping stone towards the best version of you. Previous version of me was completely lost. This version of me, who went through two near-death experiences, disease that lasted years, literally gave me so much strength and power, and I lost fear of death. And that's the ultimate enlightenment, that's the ultimate power, because when you are not afraid of dying, what else there is in this world for me to be afraid of? Literally nothing. When fear wants to creep in, I just remind myself of how brave I was, of how protected and guided I was from the infinite intelligence, God, universe. Different people have different beliefs. Me, I personally believe in God, not just believe, I know that there is God. He is so powerful that I don't think that I should even start that subject. Also, the particles of God are in every single one of us, and your power and your strength and you being unstoppable comes literally when there is no more need for me or anybody else to prove to you that there's particle and particles of God inside you. When you wake up one morning and you just feel that there's a part of God inside you, that's when game changing happens. And that's when you become more alert, more aware, more receptive for synchronicities, opportunities, when you literally follow the guidance, follow the breadcrumbs. Where you previously saw obstacles, now you see only opportunities. It feels like you were living with your previous identity and your previous self behind the huge wall. That wall represented all mental blockages, limited beliefs, all old core negative beliefs, everything you learned about life that was wrong, everything you were brainwashed by society, that's that wall. But when you step like you are choosing new shoes in new identity, it feels like that wall crumbled and disappeared. It feels like when ocean wave is clearing sandy beach. That's how it feels. That knowing that you are powerful, that you are worthy, that you don't have to become anything, that you just have to make the shift and be whatever it is that you want to become. So becoming can last literally whole life, but when you just decide from now on, I am being this, that, or something else, and you embody the energy of that being that is in resonance with your literally soul. So that's why the most happy, healthy, fulfilled, and most joyous people are those who discovered their soul purpose and they act accordingly. So follow what excites you the most in every moment and run in that direction, because that's the purpose of your soul.